Hi everyone, Bettina here. So today doing an experiment here. I'm on Zoom Live and I'm on Facebook Live. So that's going to be interesting. Hi everyone from my studio live. So I have not been live for some time. I sort of was incredibly tired, and I'm wondering how many of you are right now in a place where you are very aware of a lot of energy. It's buzzing. And you might have challenges at night to sleep. You wake up in the middle of the night and then you are just there and you cannot sleep. So little sleep. And then at the same time, you are tired next day and at the same time totally energized. Like, what a space to be in, right? I've been in that space. So I could hardly paint at all. So I did a little bit between other things that I had to take care of. So here I am, and today is the day where I really feel rested and good and calmer. So I want to address a few things for all of you. Right now, how many of you are in this place, right? Where you don't really know what's going on, tired and energized at the same time. Physical symptoms might be part of it. Um, your nervous system totally stressed. You don't know anymore what to do first. Time is totally out of whack. There's no time for nothing ever. Time flies, and at the same time, it does not go anywhere. What a strange place to be in. So I would love to address this and talk with you. So if you have any comments about this, and maybe this is not applying to you at all, and all is dandy, all is great, that's fine. And still, usually when I go through things like this, I'm not the only one. This is what I know from my journey. What does this all have to do with art? Well, I come to this. First of all, what I want to say to all of you, make sure right now you take really well care of yourself. You take well care of your body. You must drink enough water, way more than you think you should. Maybe even add electrolytes. So here I am. I'm not a medical doctor. Here's my disclaimer. This is just all for entertainment purposes. This is not any advice. This is my experience about my life, my living, my artful living as an artist, a creator, and also a being of consciousness. So here we go. So whatever this is for you, take what works for you. Otherwise, let it go and enjoy the art that I'm going to show you in a little bit. So water, light food, light food. If you know sun gazing is great. Barefoot on the earth, on the grass or the soil, whatever. Maybe not on concrete. Find some grass somewhere and do your sun gazing. It is very important for the eyes, and the eyes are so much more than everybody says. Um, the eyes are actually the windows to our souls, to our beings. Have you ever noticed? Here's a little story out of my life. When I was a little girl, I was very shy. I didn't talk. And my grandmother, she always tried to nudge me, well, like, talk to people, say something. And I was just staring in their eyes. And she said to me, you cannot do this. You cannot just stare at people like this. But what I was actually doing, and to this day, I do this. I really look into their eyes. And so how many people do you have in your life that really look into your eyes? They are present, right? I am very present with people, and I can read a lot about them. I did this as a little girl. I looked at people, and you know, they were talking and talking, and I knew back then already that words are this, but then the energy might be something totally different. People say one thing, but they really say something totally different. So I looked into this as a little girl already, and I had this gift. And so, of course, I learned later on to moderate this a little bit and, not be too obviously staring at people. It's scaring everybody off. But there is something about the eyes. They are really important. Through the eyes, we receive a lot of energy, which will bring me to looking at art. So when you start, just maybe start observing yourself, what you look at, what happens actually, right? What is this that makes you relax when you all of a sudden you walk on a trail and all of a sudden you see a beautiful opening, a field of flowers, and there are all these butterflies. And all of a sudden you stop and you breathe deeper and you maybe start smiling a little bit. What are you receiving through the eyes? Of course, there are the other senses also. It's not just the eyes, but the eyes are really more than meets the eye. So just pay attention to this and take well care of your eyes. Sun gazing is a good thing. Or just, when you are a lot on the computer, walk away. After an hour, at least walk away from the computer and go outside and look at the greenery, look at the sky, and just relax. Okay. So we also look at art, right? We look at it. And what happens there actually when we look at art? And what is currently going on? What is all of this? So we have really, like, not too many people are talking about this. There is energy coming from the sun, from the galaxy, and there's also the earth that has made certain choices and is changing. Our bodies are literally changing. Our bodies are changing, whatever that means. And maybe you all know exactly what I'm talking about without maybe having the scientific explanations handy, but you are like, yeah, something is going on. So usually we are aware of this, right? And there is, it's hard to, it's really, okay, so how do I say this now? There's energy that is coming from the entire galaxy and from the sun. And some people talk about solar flares, but then there is also so much more. And we are receiving this with our body through the skin, through the eyes, through the other senses. And we are receiving it, period. However, our body is doing this and our being is receiving through our body and the entire space of our being, which is bigger than the body. And I have been painting sort of galactic paintings, quote unquote. Why do I say galactic paintings? Well, one name is Galactic Portal. I have Galactic Beginning. Here is Journey of a Being. That is also from this series where I was tapping into the galaxy and really like attempting to bring that energy onto a small canvas. Like this is 36 by 24. Galactic Beginning is 48 by 48, way bigger. So it was about, I'm usually way into the future with my paintings. I paint things like as I'm free and I don't have any points of view, I paint whatever is coming through, and then I receive information about it. I receive the name of the painting. And so it is usually about energies. Even my flower paintings, they are energies, right? And I'm sure you get it, right? Anyway, this galactic series I painted quite some time ago, and you find these paintings on my website at bettinamedini.art. And what can art actually contribute to us in challenging moments? What can art do? Art is, of course, it is shapes, it is colors, it is motion, it is some vibe, it is a vibration, it is an energy that can contribute to us. Have you ever had the moment when you walk past a painting and it was just like, wow, okay. Of course, there's brutal art, there's violent art. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my art. Okay. And other artists also. You know where I'm getting with this, right? So that can actually create relaxation for you and for your body. And this is what I'm talking about. Art that inspires, art that conveys joy and hope, like a positive outlook in the present and also for the future. Now, these paintings that I painted are actually, there's a little bit of light. Can you see it? It looks better, a little bit better on Facebook here than in my Zoom. Oh well. I have it on my website, so you can look at it. So this series has a lot of blue. It does not have black. I did not use black. I used indigo, which is a really dark, dark blue. I love indigo. It is such a beautiful, beautiful color. Wonderful to mix also with other colors. I just love what it does. I don't use black at all. I have one painting where I painted with black. It was my first painting that I painted in art school in Luxembourg. And my heart exploded and my being was set free, and voila, that was it. Nada más, no more black. And whatever that is, who knows? I might be painting with black in the future. It's all choice, right? But right now I find it too flat, actually. It's too flat. I can mix colors, dark colors in a better way myself rather than using black out of the two. If you want to find out about all of this, come to one of my workshops. I might have one eventually after many years now. It's somewhere in my universe. Go to my website, bettinamedini.art or bettinamedini.com. Send me an email, a message that, hey, I want to be informed about your next workshop, and I will add you to my list, all right? So what was I talking about? Okay, so blue, a lot of blue. And so what blue does, it's a calming color, and it also creates the sense of space. Just notice, just play with it, right? Like blue, what does it do? And so there are so many different blues. There's like the green blue, the ocean blue, the laguna blue, the gray blue, the indigo, which is almost like look at the night sky blue, or look at the sky blue, the blue jay blue, the bluebird blue, the what blueberry blue, BB. Okay, so anyway, there are so many different shades of blue. It's a wonderful color, and it is creating a sense of peace, a sense of space. That's blue. It also creates a little bit of a distance, like space distance, like distance as in space. Okay. And this is what art can be for you in your space. And it might be my art, it might be somebody else's art, but just watch for it. What would be art for you right now in this intense time, during these intense moments where at some, I always say, like lately I've been saying this a lot, it feels as if I have my fingers in an electric outlet. So for all of you who have been experiencing something similar, breathe. Breathing exercises are also good. Long inhale and long exhale. Whatever works for you. There are other tools. There's the access bars. You can get your bars from. There's energy work. Oh, go in the water. Go swimming. Go in your bathtub and by the way, add Epsom salts and magnesium. Wonderful. It's great. Whatever works for you, find this. It is imperative right now that you find something that works for you. Don't put this on oh, I do this when I'm retired. Newsflash, you're never going to be retired. Not you. If you are watching this here, you are never going to retire and be like, I don't know, a gravestone retirement type person. You will always be creative. You will always move. You will always come up with ideas. Why? Because it's fun for you. It's fun for you. It is so much fun. Why would you just sit in a corner and just sit there? Even when I'm tired and not feeling good, hardly ever do I just like lie around or whatever. It's something, always something because life is so beautiful. So, for all of you who are in challenging times, I hear you, I'm with you. Find something that works for you. You can also just look at my art. Go to my website and just look at my paintings. There's another one here. I show you quickly. This is White Fire Being. Hard. I have never talked about this one. I do have a fine art print on my website. She has wings and she is stepping into the center of the lotus flower, stepping into the center of her heart. So we are now accessing via our heart, our infinite being, so much more than we ever did. And we bring it in right now. We all came here to bring this in right now. These are very unusual times. And so there's a lot of gold. And so this also I painted years ago. And it came through out of the blue. It came through out of the blue and it rhymes. So I'm so sorry this painting is not really very clear here with the glare. I do my very best in the lighting and also with the light that I have here. Go check it out. Look at it on my website. It has many gifts. There's the gift of relaxation, the gift of calm, the gift of peace, the gift of you are not alone. That knowing alone is that knowing in itself is a gift. Check out White Fire Being, because we are actually now we are being pretty much fire beings right now. And be patient, take care of yourself, rest as much as you can, and know one thing: you will make it through this. And even if we don't know right now what it's going to be, but you will feel better. Your body needs to adjust right now. It's as if you just got a huge load of new energies, different energies, parts of your being that might have never been here on the earth. Now it's about integrating it. So give your body time, relax. Lemon water is really good too. Cell salts are really good too. Whatever works for you, okay? Find that. These are just ideas. These are things that work for me. Doesn't have to work for you. Maybe for you, it's a really big steak with, I don't know, gravy or something. You have to find it out. What is it for you that would create that ease and lightness? And I let you go. I talked really a lot. And have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye.